Hi guys and welcome back to RC Workshop. So today is just a little update on the project Mad Bull Overkill. We have got the 1/8 wheels on there all the way around. Real nice, real flush, real smooth. It was an absolute nightmare, guys, to get these on because, if I can find it, the rears are on a spline. They aren't like your normal hex which fits over the pin or the pin goes through. These have got a small spline on. I don't know if you can see that. Just about. Well, anyway, there's a spline on there. So what I've had to do, which was a nightmare, is drill the drive shaft. Solid steel drive shafts drilling through. It was an absolute nightmare. Started on 0.5 mil, went up to 1 mil, 1.5 mil, and then there was on the bench drill, and I had to drill centre through a little drive shaft, and it worked. It's worked an absolute treat. What I'll do is drop a picture on just to show you what I mean. There you go. It was an absolute nightmare. So yeah, got all the wheels on. They look really nice. One good thing about these is they're not going to balloon up because there isn't much tyre. There's more wheel than tyre. And I got the nice big 1/8 scale hex on there as well, so I can put any 1/8 scale wheel on there that I want to really. Got the shocks on there as well. Got the big 1/8 scale shocks on there, big bore shocks, and they look really nice. Looks really good. They work quite nice as well. Plenty of travel. What I've had to do is the chassis that comes up, instead of dropping them in the top hole, I've drilled a new hole further down in the thicker part of the chassis. And then what I've done is put a piece of threaded bar all the way through, and a aluminium tube over the centre to support that part so they can't go in or out or spread. And then a bolt either side. All this is just fixed like loosely at the moment. It's all got to be tightened up and solid. And what that's enabled me to do is, with that extra threaded bar, that's where the roll cage is going to sit as well, on that bar. Still undecided the shape of the roll cage at the minute, whether to go for something like a buggy in that sort of shape that comes down from the back, big down to the front, or to go something like that shape. Just, you know, imagine the outline of that basically, 1 inch thick all the way, and then have aluminium bars across instead of a body panels. For example, like this. That actually looks really good. Shall I use the body? No, let's not use the body. Like I say, and as well as that, the arches don't fit. Yeah, what we'll do, I might build a truck shape roll cage, because I think that'll look really nice. Sorry about that. Battery, next thing to do is the battery. So I did say I was going to start the roll cage first, but I needed to know where the wheels are going to be because they're bigger. As well as that, I needed to know how much I've got to work with to use of the hinge. So I needed to get those shocks on there and those wheels on there. What I plan to do next is cut away the chassis. Instead of trying to get the battery through the original battery holder, what I'm going to do is cut that panel. Don't know if you can see there. That panel is going to be cut out with a Dremel. These are going to get trimmed down ever so slightly, and that LiPo battery is just going to slide right in there. I'll hold that down then with a piece of Velcro, and it'll work really nice. It'll be done. So that's the battery in. I might build a plate on the back part here to hold the speed control, but there is still plenty of room within the main chassis to get the speed control in there and the battery, or even utilise these side pieces. Yeah, so one thing I was going to potentially try is, this is a big one. If I can pull this off, this would be great. You've got your usual suspension at the front there. What I was going to do is, I've got these Revo cantilevers hanging around in the spares box. What I could potentially do is run these long stroke shocks down the car. 1, 2, like that. And then these cantilevers will sit somewhere around there, so I'll need to build some sort of bracket. what that'll enable me to do then is get rid of the shock off the front completely and just have literally a bar that goes to that part. So where you would normally have a shock stroke, the bar is going to go up, push this cantilever up as the shock comes up, like as the bar comes up, the cantilever moves, which in turn then squashes the shock down. I think that'll look pretty mean if I can pull that off, to be honest. Spray these up bright green to match the wheels and the roll cage. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if I can pull it off. If not, I'll just have some big bore shocks on the front like the back. But for something different, to get them cantilevers on there, I think that'll look, you know, taking it that one step further, which is the whole idea. And then drop the brushless system in it and give it a little try. Yeah, so like I say, next thing then really is to cut that, get the supports on. So what I'm going to do is, with these supports that I was going to drop there, the aluminium bar, the aluminium plate, is make them slightly wider, so then they can hold some sort of shock mount to hold the shock dead centre there. And like I say, not only that, it gets cool points for the way it looks. I think it looks brilliant with that extra shock there like that. And one on the other side there. And then as you pull up the wheel, it moves the cantilever and moves the shock in, so it'll look brilliant. Yeah, so there you go then, guys. That's the update. This is we'll call this number 1. I'll see you on number 2. Please rate, comment and subscribe. See you on the next one.